Yeah, so we've been running a tournament called the Alliance Tournament every year for quite a few years now. We've had 12 of them, and they're really, really exciting tournaments. That's actually how I got involved with CCP originally. I was playing Eve and was involved in the tournaments, and then that's how I got to know the people here. Teams put a huge amount of effort into preparing for these, into competing, and they're really, really great to watch. We stream them on Twitch. For this FanFest, for the first time, we took the winning team of the last Alliance Tournament, a group called Camel Empire, and the winning team of an Alliance tournament on our Chinese Serenity server, and brought them both here to FanFest to have a series against each other on the big stage. We ran that last night and it was amazing. Really, really great competition. The teams both were great sports, and I think people had a really good time watching it. I mean, tournaments are one form of esports, but there's lots of others as well. One of the great things about Eve is that players can set up all kinds of different things. One of the things we've seen come up in the last couple of years, groups have run death races where they actually stream and cast hundreds and hundreds of people traveling through dangerous space and trying to finish a kind of a racing course across the whole universe. People will do very, very creative things when given a big sandbox game like Eve, and we really want to support that as much as possible. About a year ago now, we added Twitch integration right into the client so that you can stream without having to set up any extra software. And we really want to work to support our streamers. We have a very strong streaming community. Some of the most famous streamers in Eve are here at FanFest, and we are always trying to support them in what they're doing. So when it comes down to it, the actual race that players choose when they create their characters mostly matters for their own kind of their own interest. But each race also has their own line of ships, and anyone can fly any of them. You're not locked into one or the other. But yeah, those all have their own pros and cons. So you have the Mimitar ships tend to be fast and maneuverable, and really good at hit and run tactics. The Galente ships do the most damage, great short-range brawlers. Amar ships have very, very strong armor and can project damage with lasers at long ranges. And Caldari ships take advantage of railguns and missiles to have the longest range of any ships, as well as very strong shields. Right now, my team is working on the sovereignty changes, which we talked a bit about earlier in this FanFest, but also on corporations and alliances. The way that people form together in groups in the game is absolutely huge for Eve, as it's such a social game. We want to be supporting the people that run these corps, that run these organizations, and provide fun gameplay for all the other players, and make it really easy for people to find friends to play with. Because any barriers that are preventing people from encountering other players, from being social, is something we want to get rid of.